Lieutenant Governor of Guam, Ray Tenorio. We'll talk about public safety and the funding thereof for public safety and the challenges we're having for that, of course, for the police and women. Now, we're talking about, of course, the shortage of funds in the public safety aspect. Now, would you, and you've served as a person that drove and rode our streets and protected you and myself. And matter of fact, you had my beat, actually, where I lived, Tenorio.
Yeah, Tenorio as well. I've been at every beat.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. Do you think the challenges financially and the lack of equipment, that contributes to maybe some of the challenges that individuals may have with the agencies, with you know, what we read in the newspaper?
Absolutely. You got to give the training to the employees, and then you've got to give them the equipment to do the job. And we do the best we can. And it's hard to patrol the streets when you have such a low number of vehicles. It's, you know, you have to ride shotgun. You don't have the ability to cover two different locations with two officers. You got two guys in the same vehicle, which optimally is great if you have the number of police officers in the first place. But we don't have enough police officers as well. And again, the governor and I have been confronting this problem. I just talked to him about it, as a matter of fact, yesterday. And we're going to be meeting with the fiscal people, because we have to look, you know, toward the future. We're going to save what we can. We're going to implement whatever austerity measures in cooperation with the legislature, so that we don't have to cut jobs. That's our goal. We don't cut personnel. We have to cut the areas to the greatest, highest level possible. But we need to put those tools in the hands of the people to do their jobs. If you give the computers to people at Department of Revenue and Taxation and the training to use them, then you get a more efficient government. If you give the officers the patrol cars and the motorcycles to be able to patrol the streets, and the number of officers to do it, then you'll be able to do that. But
now, Gov, one of the things here, as you and the governor do, and I mean, you often go out there and of course, market Guam, bring businesses to Guam, tourists to Guam, and all that. One of the things that, of course, when folks are looking to go to a destination, they want to go to, of course, a safe destination. They want to go to a clean destination. They want to go to a destination that, you know, if they happen to get hurt or sick, that they have access to medical care. That again, the public safety is there. And likewise, if we're enticing companies to come in here and set up shop here, basically, and you know, we're wanting CEOs to be based out here in Guam, they're going to be looking at our schools, public schools, private schools, and all that. If we're not quite up to that, what do we do? I mean, because one, we're exhausting everything that we have to try to bring business and folks in here. But if the main things, health, education, and public safety, are not at that level, it's going to be a great obstacle.
Well, that's why the governor and I are pursuing a course of action to change the way our government operates fundamentally, not to temporarily fix things, to fix them permanently. We want to entice more investors and more businesses to come to Guam, because we need those jobs. Those jobs will mean a better tax base. And of course, having the infrastructure, making sure that the hospital is improved, and we've got a new administrator, CEO coming in. Same thing for Department of Education with John Fernandez coming in. We've got new and professional managers coming in to administer these agencies, which are critical to enticing people. Same thing for the healthcare. You know, we've got to make those improvements, and the board is making strides in that direction. It took a long time for us to get in this situation, and you know, it's not to tarnish anybody in the efforts that they've taken, but it takes an entire community to refocus their attention on improving customer service, making sure taxes get paid, making sure the estimate revenues are realistic, so that we can live up to the commitments that are made in the legislature. Because if all of these come together and work as a team, legislature making sure that their focus is on the big picture, you know, trying to improve the entire island of Guam, but doing it based on those priorities, then I think we'll make strides. And I think a lot of the investors are looking at that. Look at what you saw today. You've got, you know, 25 million, was it 20 megawatts of solar panels that are going to be implemented in the South. And that's going to be a great relief. That's investment made not by the government or the taxpayers, that's by private enterprise. They're going to sell that power back to the Guam Power Authority. That's going to be increasing our power that we can get here. That's buy local, because you're getting it from the sun. And you're also decreasing your dependency on petroleum and fossil fuels. Everything has to work as a harmony. And so the governor and I are waking, we're waking up sort of the vibrant of our government and our people to know that there is fresh ideas. There are new things that are going to happen. And as we continue down this road, I think you'll see that materializes.
Hey, when we come back, talk about military buildup and the next 2 years for Guam.
Let's do it.
Be right back.